Here's 3 things keeping you single, and I promise you the third one will give you that aha moment that will allow you to unlock, unblock, and allow that person in. Hi, I'm Amit Sodha, holistic relationship coach, and let's talk about these 3 things. These are 3 big expectations. Now, there are more, but we're going to talk about and focus on these 3 big ones. So, expectation number 1 is how you're supposed to meet your forever person. And this comes down to things we've seen in the media, on movies, etc. That romanticism ideal that we focused on kind of closes off the potential for us to meet, that forever person in a variety of ways or fashions. And so if you have it set in your mind that you're supposed to meet someone a certain way, of course, that is going to keep you stuck from meeting someone because your reticular activating system won't allow you to see it. The second thing is what you're supposed to connect upon. And that is another big one as well. The things that we're supposed to have in common, the way they're supposed to do it, the way they sweep us off our feet, the way they just came out of nowhere, etc. We have all these ideals, and instead of having really an open heart and mind, we tend to close off because we want it in one specific way. And number 3, last but not least, before I tell you this though, please do like, follow, and smash that repost, reshare button, and let's get this out to as many people as possible. The third one is how you're supposed to feel about the person when they come into your life. And this is a huge one. And the biggest thing that we obviously know about is this idea of the spark. And I promise if you let that idea go and you sort of forget about this idea that I didn't feel a spark, so long as that person opposite you is a good person, they have a good heart, they seem like they have good intentions, of course further dates will reveal that anyway, then it is always worth that second look, getting to know that person a little bit more, because you might be surprised on the second date. Because so many of my friends that are in long-term relationships, all of their stories started with the conversation, and that the starter of the story is they weren't my type, but. And that means that they didn't like them at the first get-go. They didn't, weren't particularly interested, but they gave it a chance to a second date, and then things turned. Like I said, the caveat here is that so long as that person opposite you is a good person, they don't treat you, they don't love bomb you, they don't treat you badly, disrespect you, etc. But they just seem like a good person. But, maybe you're just thinking, I didn't really feel a spark or anything, but I'm willing to give it a second go. That's what you're looking out for. So what do you think? Agree or disagree? Let me know in the comments, and be sure to like and follow for more.